In May, 1 year after its inception, Dallas Faces Race and its partners convened at the Latino Cultural Center for a progress report and to share strategies about their racial justice work.
Everybody say, love, love.
Throughout the year, Dallas Faces Race has sponsored a series of racial equity workshops across the city. Renku Sen, a leading figure in the racial justice movement and president of Race Forward, has led the training sessions. Attending partners have gained concrete knowledge on how to identify systemic racism and how to affect meaningful change. This process, Renku warns, is not an easy one.
I want to prepare you a little bit for what the coming period is going to be like. We're often good with celebrating progress and celebrating success, but what I also want you to do is celebrate all of your failures. Because to be really honest about it, you're going to fail a lot. And if you're not failing a lot, it's probably a sign that you're not being ambitious enough. Because building capacity is a matter of stretching, right? So if you're going to fail, and you know you're going to fail big, fail epically, fail out of love, fail lovingly, fail justly, fail ambitiously, and fail consciously, because if you fail consciously, then you're going to learn the things that are actually going to grow your capacity to succeed in the ways that actually matter, that actually change the lives of your people, your communities, of the city of Dallas. You can fail that way, and you can succeed that way. I know you can do it, and Race Forward is here for you while you try. Thank you.
Jenny Goldman of the Texas Organizing Project shared a story of their struggle with racial tensions among their staff.
We had about 14 of us at a 2-day retreat from our staff, a very diverse group of staff meet. And we had very deep, heavy, hard conversations, tearful conversations, honestly, about race. It surfaced a lot of experiences for people about, how race really shaped who they are, shaped how they were viewed their whole life, shaped how they were treated, and then clearly shaped how they view the world. The one biggest takeaway was diversity is insufficient. So the fact that we have a diverse staff, a lot of organizations are like, "Ooh, we're diverse." But what we realized is it's not enough. If you have a diverse staff, but not everybody on your staff feels equal and feels included and feels that their opinion is valued just as much as their other peers who are different from them, then you don't have an inclusive organization. You might have a diverse organization, but it's not inclusive. So we have to really wrestle with that. A second big takeaway for us was that, this is hard. None of us, if we come up in this country, we're not raised and taught the tools that it really requires to have productive conversations about race. These are conversations that we're not going to see tangible results. We're not going to see things change overnight. But if we don't have them, we're never really going to be as united as we need to be to address the serious problems that we're wrestling with here in Texas. So with that, I just want to thank you for allowing me to share a little bit. I hope our perspective was helpful to you in this conversation.
During lunch, there was a lot of talking, a lot of listening, and sharing of strategies inspired by Dallas Faces Race.
And within that little paradigm that we operate in, if we incorporate the constructs that Dallas Faces Race is providing here from a racial equity perspective, we're already disseminating that information just by being who we are in what we do.
And we need to fight the struggle together. And I think
that's the whole premise of community organizing, that you've got to get that collective voice.
Right.
And then we're going to talk a dialogue about migration and immigration. Because for our youth, that migration, immigration history is so current, it's so specific to them.
You're using the Seder to connect with all of the other religions, which I think would be a good thing for our kids to see. Because they see so much, grouping. Like, I'm in my little club and you're in your little club.
And they don't know each other. So again, social media, there's a lot to it that young people can utilize in a way that we never would have thought. was a benefit to our communities. So
Opportunities to learn and collaborate will continue leading up to the Facing Race Conference, November 13th through 15th of this year.